is when there is no names, there will be more interest. Who is she? I'm gonna go deeper, and it's gonna be more relevant to me. We expose the act that is not pleasing, but not the person itself.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah walhamdulillah wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah. You're watching this today, then this is the first day of Ramadan, walillahi alhamd. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us grateful that He gave us life to reach to Ramadan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as He graced us with life to see Ramadan, as we made dua all these days, or probably months, Allahumma ballighna Ramadan, Ya Allah give us life to be in Ramadan. May He give us the energy, the focus to make it the best Ramadan ever. Ya Rabbi Ameen. As we open the book, we need to put in our mind a couple of descriptions of the Quran, and this will take me to what I want to share with you today. If you open the Quran, you're going to find out there is a lot of stories, and especially about women, but the name is not mentioned. And subhanallah, it comes to your mind, why not? And the only name of a woman that is mentioned in the Quran is Sayyidah Maryam. And the men name, there was all the prophets, and only one name, that is Zayd ibn Haritha as a Sahabi, and of course Fir'aun and Haman, and those are the negative. Those are the tyrants. But for women, none other than Sayyidah Maryam. So when you start thinking and says why, and these days we love to know, and we love to ask. The first answer I say to myself, Allahu A'lam. Allah knows better. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when He says something or He doesn't say something, He has absolutely a reason. Innahu al-Hakim, He is the wise. So there has to be a reason. Maybe He didn't show it to us yet. But I also need to know there is no discrimination because she is a woman, because it's Sayyidah Maryam, a whole chapter in her name. But in general, if I look at the Quran as we are going to start reading in this blessed month, number one, the Quran is a book for guidance. First thing you're going to read, Alif Lam Mim, ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين. This is the book, لا ريب فيه, no doubt, hudan, guidance. And this is in Surah Al-Baqarah. So it is a book of guidance. It's not a book of biography. It is not a book that document people's life. Unless document people's life is for me a lesson I am going to learn from. Second is focus on faith, moral conduct, moral choices. Very interesting in the Quran, you're going to see it as you are reading. There's a lot of spiritual struggles. For example, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Al-Ankabut, and spider, applies to us these days. Alif Lam Mim, أحسب الناس أن يتركوا أن يقولوا آمنا وهم لا يفتنون. Does people think they're going to be left to say we're a believer and they will not be tested? So yes. Second thing, and when we look and say why there is no names, Wallahu A'lam, as I always say, Allah knows better, because the focus is not on she herself, rather what's the message, and the message needs to be universal. So when I think of the wife of Pharaoh, it doesn't matter what her name is, because what does Allah want me to remember? The righteous woman, the strong woman, although she was living in the house of a tyrant. So subhanAllah, same thing with the mother of Moses. What does He want me? It doesn't matter what was her name, but what He wants me to learn and follow is the woman with faith, reliance on Allah, love of a child, but obedience of Allah comes before that, subhanAllah. Also, so their story is not about that time. When I say the name, the time can come to me, or where she lived. No. So the story is timeless. And it can relate to anybody in this time, and not limited to only one culture, one city, because I don't know where she lives. And the message is for every woman across the board, as we say. And also, sometimes the Quran not mention the name to honor them or not to expose them. Like, for example, Imra'at Nuh and Imra'at Lut, the wife of Noah, the wife of Lot. Allah didn't say their names. And part of it is sometimes, and this is lesson for us, is when we are describing an unpleasant act or an act that's not pleasing to Allah, avoid mentioning names. Because then we are at least not exposing the person. We expose the act that is not pleasing, but not the person itself. So then somebody will ask, so why Sayyidah Maryam? Maryam is an exception, alayhi salam, in everything, subhanallah. Why? And not only once, by the way. She was mentioned like more than 30 times, and a whole chapter is a Sayyidah Maryam. Why? The purity, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted her purity, wanted it to be publicly known, subhanallah. And the miracle of Sayyidina Isa, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted us always, especially as Muslims, when we think of Sayyidah Maryam, Sayyidina Isa comes right away. And the birth of Sayyidina Isa and the pregnancy of Sayyidina Isa. So when the name Maryam only is now connected with purity and miracles, subhanallah. And also for her, honoring her, subhanallah. Honoring her like no other woman was honored. One of the other things that, again, wallahu a'lam, is when there is no names, there will be more interest. Who is she? I'm gonna go deeper, and it's gonna be more relevant to me. And I love this, the worth is not by the name, the worth is by the faith. The worth is not who Allah will call me, what name, or what description Allah will call me. He's gonna call me qanita, He's gonna call me mu'mina, He's gonna call me salihah, He's gonna call me the devout, the righteous, the believer. Allah knows. So in general, and I hope you will enjoy with us, and I'm going to explain as we go throughout this whole month, we're going to be covering about 30 of those women, except Sayyidah Maryam, where we will mention her, but all the other women, their names were not mentioned. I hope everybody that will be listening to this series, may Allah put barakah in it, Ya Rabbi, Ameen. It will be one of those women, is you, a man or a woman, her story, her challenge, or her disobedience is going to be reminding me myself, am I this righteous woman? Am I right? Am I that righteous human being? Or am I, wal'iyadu billah, may Allah protect us, am I have done what this woman did and I need to remember not to do it? So I hope you all will enjoy it, Ya Rabbi, Ameen, the Unnamed, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept from all of us in this blessed month.
ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون